Okay, we're back at the farm. February 1st, first day of planting. We have about 200 Carolina Reapers that um, that we've planted in the farm. So let me take you around and see it. Got my little knife here. I use that for separating seeds. So these are Carolina Reaper seeds for my next generation. I took them out the pods. I still have to label it. Took them out their pods this morning. Dried it a bit in the sun so they don't grow molds. And there they are. I also have my habanero seeds drying in the sun right now, and I'll put it in this little box right here. And this is vinegar, sugarcane vinegar. So let's go walk around the farmy. Let's start where everything starts, at the entrance. So this is l'entrance. That's the village road. Got my little parking lot over here. So this is where the truck comes in when we harvest. Load everything on the truck bed. And that's our humble entrance to the farm. So as you walk, you see coffee trees. There is another fenced off area right here, so that's that. I am going to plant bird's eye chili all the way up there where the fencing is. And the reason why I fenced this off is because bird's eye chili is very popular among the birds. They love those chilies. And before I can even harvest, they've already done the harvesting and eating for me, which is a shame. I reap, but I don't sow. So, birds, I'm one step ahead. I'm also going to put up a net above the canopy, just so the birds don't attack. Back to our walk. Here we go. So you still have rows and rows of coffee. This used to be a coffee farm, but then they have neglected it over the years, and the nature took over, and it became a dense jungle. Over there it's still jungle going up the hill, so I still haven't cleared that. This is the only land that I need for now, but I'm imagining there's still about a couple hundred coffee trees over there. When that gets cleared up, coffee will start to flourish again, so we will have chili con coffee. And look at that, there are a few coffee beans over there ripening. One over there. That's a pretty picture. Let's take a picture. Right there. Coffee flowers. So they're in full bloom now because they're getting sun. Right there. Right, so back to the main attraction. 200 seedlings in the ground. Here they are. All the way there. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns of seedlings, and then the second level right there, and the third level right there will be for my habaneros when I start planting my habaneros. And so these are my teeny weeny Carolina Reaper seedling. Now um, they're getting covered in these banana branches because they're still very fragile and they couldn't take so much of the sun right now, so they'll start wilting if we expose them right now. So just to avoid a lot of stress for these little plants, we'll give them a little shade until they're settled enough to take them off. But imagine when they grow to about this high, about 3 feet off the ground, and their canopy covers a circumference of about 4 or 5 feet. So this will be a thicket with rows upon rows upon rows upon rows of Carolina Reaper. And my farmers over there who are busy at work, and they're amazing, they're already worried that every time they pass through the rows they feel the burn of the Reaper. So I'm already training them and giving them Reaper sauces, Reaper pods for them to taste, so that they know what to expect and they know exactly what they are planting, right? So gotta know the goods. Oh, and these are my habanero seeds. That's going to be planted 3 layers or 3 levels up the hill once I've started germinating them. So yeah, pretty much that's how the farm looks like. So these are all the overgrowth that we've cut over the last couple of days. So we dump them there. Eventually time will take on, nature will take on, it will decompose and it will feed the soil again. So win-win, right? I've asked them not to burn it. We will use it as a compost. And down there is actually a small river, which is amazing because that's where we get the water to irrigate these plants. So now the other plan is that I'm from the corner over there all the way to the end over there where that cow is. We're going to plant pumpkins along the edge of this little cliff, just to use the land a bit better. And then over there where the fences are over there, I'll probably again around the entire perimeter I'll probably plant eggplants right next to each fence stake. So we'll probably have a good variety. We've got good eggplant harvest. We've got bird's eye chilies, Carolina Reapers, some pumpkins, and then I'm imagining that when we start harvesting, we can make use of that piece of land right there and have a little farmer's market and sell some produce to the community at very cheap prices, right? So we climb up this slope. I still need to get the guys to clean this because over the years people have used this as a pasture for their goats and their cows, and left rubbish in the land, and it's not nice. So I gotta get the guys to start picking up plastics that litter the land, make it look pretty. Alright, so so that's our fencing. It goes all the way around the property. Now, I don't know if you can see this. This structure right here is my idea for a small hut. So we'll build a hut around 10 feet by 10 feet to store our equipment, to have a little room over here for for when our chilies start bearing fruit and ripening. We will probably need someone to stay here and look after the chilies, protect it from the birds. And this is going to be a deck, a wooden deck, where we dump our harvest. We weigh them, we sort them. This is going to be that area. So that wall will serve as the bedroom over here. I'll put a door with a lock, and then we'll put all the equipment here for the night. Lock it so it's safe and secure. I have a little air gun at home, and the guys are excited to play with that air gun and do a little bit of bird hunting here in the jungle. Now, would you look at that view? That's the sea over there, and you can see the entire property from this perspective. So if someone's at the door right there, you can see who's coming. Right there, you can see who's coming, and you can grant them entry, and you see all the property right there. So all these remaining plots over here, plus this whole plot over here, is going to be planted with habaneros as soon as we get germination from our seeds. I'll start germinating them very soon, so we can start putting them in the ground. There's a lot of fruit trees, amazingly. A lot of fantastic wood. We'll season them, maybe use them in the barbecue. And this is one of those fruit trees. There it is. And again, look at that view. You see the entire surrounding. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's get back down. I still have to work on improving the steps to get up and down these slopes. So these are our seedlings. These are the babies. Look at them. Yeah, there they are. There they are. This is where they came from. So I'm gonna have to reuse that tray to plant the habaneros. You can easily get like 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 64 in that, and then another 64 in that. 128. Taniman natin ulit to ng yung mga seeds dyan. Pag mo itapon yun, taniman natin ulit. So 128 seedlings, and they will go on this plot and over there. Yep, so that's our little lay of the land tour. See you later. Chingado master. I'm out of here.